Hello. If you are here, you got guided to this video. Welcome. Carefully thinking what the spirit guides want to express right now because, okay. So it's like summer outside. I don't know where you guys are, but in New York, upstate New York, it's like literally it's summer. It's gorgeous out. And I started this live at 133. And it's the first, right? So 1133. It's a big, huge sign right there alone. Okay, so if you're like wondering if this is a sign, and I can't. And you know what? How did I just get here? Right there. Look at that. I started this live off 1133 and look at that. Okay? So yeah, and then we had 332 there, of course, right? Because the house numbers. But I gotta say, it's been a rough few months, a rough year for a lot of people. I'm seeing a black cow here in dreams. That means either something that you need to transform within yourself. You see in the cow within yourself. It's maybe a fear, because cows are big, right? They're very big, strong animals, but they're fearful. Like they're scared. Like when you go near them, they're like, "Moo, get away." You know what I'm saying? So it's like, Luna, let's go. It's like that. It's like you're not. I'm gonna say this for myself. There's manifestations that I be wanting to do and like things I want to do. I'll think about it a lot. Like, oh, like I'm a great writer in my head, right? No, Luna, let's go. I'm a great writer in my head, right? This is a message for somebody here. And like I'll start the book off like I write a lot. If you looked at my computer, my notes on my phone, my notepads, I have a lot of writing down, but I can't do it in order. That's one of the issues that I've always had is I can't seem to get the writing in order. So I'm like, almost like, imagine if I just, print out all my stuff. Maybe that's a message for somebody who needs to hear this. Print out all my stuff and have somebody like sit down and like make it into a book. You know what I mean? And it's all knowledge and information, things I was experiencing at the time, like, the darkness, the light, the good, the bad, all of it. I've written it all down. I've had moments where I was like in a dark hole mentally, physically, spiritually, and I wrote about it, like, writing letters to my demons and, writing letters to dead parents and dead father and all this stuff. So I have all of this stuff written down, but I don't know how to like make it into a book. So this is where like our guides are talking to us right now, because like I'm hearing maybe you have these ideas. Let's say you're laying down, right? You're like, hey, I should write this. I should do this. I should make that. You have all these great ideas, but you don't know how to put those ideas into motion. And I understand that because as a creative person myself, I can't seem to. I have all these ideas, but do I know how to? Luna, okay, Luna, okay. Let's go before I bring ass inside. I hate when she does that. Smells the duck shit and whatnot. But, she's a dog. What the fuck are you gonna do? But this is what it's like. It's almost like, stopping to smell the duck shit when you should just be walking, right? It's almost like you're getting distracted by duck shit. You know what I mean? It's like, ugh, and that, like, I don't know. I'm looking around here and like some of these houses, everybody keeps their lawn so nice and clean. And then you got some of them where you're like, what the fuck is wrong with these people? It looks like a junkyard, and that's one of the things, like, I can't escape it because growing up, like, I always had construction workers around, so they would leave all their tools around. It really was frustrating to me to look in front of the house and see all that shit. So it bothers me, and that could be a message for somebody because I'm seeing construction workers here. I see a pickup truck, a blue Ford pickup truck. Yeah, it's a Ford. Okay. Could be a message. I just saw a gray Chevy here as well. And I'm seeing like a lime green house. And I don't know, this is for somebody. But I know the message is weird right now, but I'm just bear with me because this is what I'm hearing. This is how I'm hearing it. So there seems to be this chaotic energy of like feeling very drained, very tired, but wanting to get stuff done. Right? For instance, like, let's say if you take any medication, I'm hearing, if you take any medications and stuff like that, I'm hearing for your body, like, let's say, thank God I don't take painkillers today, but like, let's say you take something for pain for your body that's not prescribed and stuff, or maybe you smoke weed for anxiety or something like that, and you wonder why, you have to do this stuff in order to feel normal, kind of. And I'm seeing the number 88 for abundance here. It's like this. Your spirit guides have gotten you through this part. Look, I just want to say this. You went through a very dark time, okay? This is not for everybody. I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna say it the way it's coming out, and that's that. I'm tired of fucking wishy-washy shit. You've been through some shit this year, man. This has been the year. No! This has been... Luna, no! I have to be firm with her because she likes to, do nasty shit. She's just a baby, This is the year you've been through some real fucking tough shit. Like you I don't know about you, but since October of last year, personally me, you may see me working every day on here online doing this. That's forced, meaning I love doing it, but I'm tired and my body hurts, and I'm doing it against my body telling me, oh, you should rest. And I can't be resting every day. You know what I'm saying? So I force myself, because since last year of October, when I got into that car accident, I'm still struggling with pain from that car accident today. And thank God I do not take prescription pills, because I'd probably be like a drug addict all over again. God forbid. And that's not happening. I won't allow myself to go back to that space where I was before. This is what I'm saying. Your guys want you to know they see the good work you're doing. They understand. They feel your pain, is what I'm hearing. Because sometimes you wonder, right? Do the spirit guys actually feel the fucking pain I'm in? Are they understanding that, the physical body is so difficult? Because some spirit guides have been human. They were human in their lifetime. They know what it's like to be human. Other spirit guides have not really ever been this kind of human. They've been more like, let's say, like the Jesus kind of human, like Jesus had Mary. Mary supported Jesus's whole shit. Her father was rich, so they call Mary a prostitute and all that. That's bullshit, because I know, because I've been told a million times, she was no damn prostitute. She had a rich father, a wealthy father, who was a fisherman. That's why she was Mary of Magdala, and her father was the king, the fishing, the most prominent king fishing person in Magda, and that's why they call him Magdalene, but it's in Magda, right? So her father was wealthy, and so she supported all of Jesus's work, right? Just like Muhammad, right? The Prophet Muhammad had not Fatima, Hatija, the wife he married, or no, his Fatima is the wife he's married. Hatija was his daughter, right? Or I'm not sure, one or the other. I'm mixing them up right now because I'm in one of them or the other. Okay, had one of them. Muhammad and Jesus both had powerful, wealthy women who supported their journey. So if they didn't have, again, if you don't think I'm lying, Krishna had Rama. Is that how it goes? I don't know. I'm not sure about Krishna and stuff, but just letting you know, Jesus and Muhammad, just like the Buddha. Buddha was a wealthy prince, and he came out of there and he, decided to go into the poor life to figure it all out. You have to understand, it's not like they came from families like us. So when we are trying to get like them, be like them, and ascend to their level, right? It's very, very, very important to understand that these ascended beings, these ascended masters, a lot of them had the financial support and the family and friends support. Right? Jesus had the 12 disciples. Muhammad had a bunch of followers. Buddha had a bunch of followers. You have to understand that. So we're sitting here, we're growing up in a house here, and we're doing things we got parents that died when we were young, and trauma and all this shit. I'm talking trauma and shit. When you hear that, you don't really hear about trauma with those ascended masters. So when I talk to them, I'm always telling them, you don't understand as humans why so many souls are going in the wrong direction, because they have to go through this bullshit ass experience here. And I know, because I've been reading the Gnostic texts, and I've been reading the book of Thomas with what Jesus says to him, and he says that when he talks about the poor being trapped here on earth, when you think poor, you end up leaving here poor. And poor is not meaning wealthy as in money-wise. It's a state of mind, right? He's talking about the third eye and all this stuff. It's like the Buddha. Jesus is the Buddha. The Buddha is Jesus, and Muhammad is just another version of them. I believe they all reincarnated one from the other. But that's my opinion, and everybody can say whatever they want. But I truly believe that they reincarnated one from the other. It's just teachings changed up. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like Jesus was following Buddha's practice. That's what I think, but everybody can think whatever they want, and I'm not here to Pain is all I see in my future. Why is that? Because that's all you're seeing in your future. If you would change listen, let me tell you something. As much as I try to be very positive all the time, I will tell you that God's honest truth, the darkness in me, she loves to come back and be like, oh, this fucked up, that's fucked up, isn't that fucked up? Isn't she loves to come. That side of me, that bitch in me, is a real hell of a son of a bitch. She really is a son of a bitch. She really loves to tell me that shit ain't gonna work out, life sucks, and it doesn't though. Like, it doesn't though, but I understand how you're feeling, because for me, my personal struggles are that I make horrible financial I've made bad financial decisions where it led me to having to like start all over and stuff like that. And, you know, where I've had a good significant amount of money and I had to start all over again and stuff like that. And not being brave enough to take the finances that I was given and just do the things that I want to because of fear of failure. That's what I'm seeing, okay? So it's like, you know, yeah. And it's like we have that voice in us who tells us, you're never going to do this. Like, you suck. You're stupid. You're horrible. You're a horrible person. You're a fucking loser. Look at you. Like, you know, that voice talks to me and I just tell her sometimes, I'm like, my God, you need a lot of love. And then, like, at first I get really angry with her. And I'm like, shut the fuck up, you dumb bitch, right? And I, like, fight her like that. I'm dead ass. I'm, like, swinging hands at ghosts in my house. I'm not kidding you. Because we are telepathic. You have to highly understand this next part. I know it's hard for some people to very comprehend this, but I know you guys are way wiser than that. We are supremely telepathic. If you are the kind of human being that constantly has these random thoughts that come into your head, you'll just be minding your goddamn business and random thoughts just pop in, like, oh, I'm not talking about random thoughts about you, like, oh, what was I wearing yesterday? I'm talking about random thoughts like, you know, you're stupid. I hate you. Like, I was meditating last night. I went to a deep yoga nandra meditation for about an hour and 15 minutes. I went into it. And then the other one, the four paths to suffering, right? Or the four paths to truth. The four paths to truth. It's a Buddhist mantra meditation. And I went through the yoga nandra and then the four paths of meditation for the truth. And she was talking about how we create suffering because we want to learn from it and we want to grow from it. The Buddha teaches that, okay? The Buddha is very good at teaching those. We create the suffering for this reason and that reason. And when you hear those four truths, you'll feel a lot lighter and better, because you'll understand that as humans, we've come here to actually to enjoy suffering. And it sounds fucked up, but how long do we want to stay in it? It was like, one of them was like, you know, we suffer because we want to learn. Once we get into the suffering, we're trying to get ourselves out of it. Then some people enjoy the suffering. And then the last part of it is understanding that there is suffering and it's going to be all right. Because when you're in a spiritual enlightening journey, the first thing that happens to everyone who's awakening their powers, awakening themselves, we go through the darkness first, right? And what happens? We start seeing the world and, oh, everything's so fucked up, and look at this, and there's child, molestation, and there's rape, and there's murder, and look at this fucking world, it's disgusting. Like, we see things like that and we're like, ew, this earth is disgusting. Like, we get really turned off by it, because as empathic healers, not only do we understand that it's happening, but now we feel it. Now we're feeling the pain. Now some of us have gone through that and chosen that kind of suffering so that we can be a light to this world. So that means that you chose in some lifetimes to experience these very dark, low vibrational experiences. They say the murderer becomes the victim the murderer, so that you can learn a lesson from each angle. And you have to also understand, when you're feeling these darkness and depressions and all that, you have to understand that you are actually you're actually connected to this for a purpose, for a reason, so that you can grow from it, right? You can grow from it. And, I truly believe, when I told you guys I had that dream that the fake Jesus was directing everybody to the false light, and I truly believe that if we don't free ourselves from that suffering, we'll keep following the crowd into that false light, and then we're all going to go in there, and we're all going to be like, oh, this is the way to heaven? But then we come right back here to earth. Keep reincarnating. Why? And I'm going to say this, I don't give a fuck what anybody thinks. We keep reincarnating here because they need us to. The powers that be, right? Whoever infiltrated and injected their dirty sperm into this earth needs us to keep being their babies and keep being reborn as slaves, because when you're born, you're a slave. You know, you're born as a slave. You have to find your own freedom. You know, your social security number, your birth certificate number, your marriage license, they're all contracts that you make. Not just in this universe, but in all universes. Okay, I said it before. Dave Chappelle has said, I read my contract. He said, do you know that it said that basically they said they own me, not just here on earth, but in all universes? Think about that concept. You're signing a contract and you think it's like just a contract. No. Caca. You're signing a contract. You think it's just a contract you're signing for, for your marriage certificate, for your birth certificate. But what if you're signing contracts that in all universes says that you're going to come back here to earth? So that's why it's important for you to understand. It's like almost like you come in selling your souls. You have to get your souls back. You have to buy it back. You know what I'm saying to you? Right? Yeah. So you come in, selling your souls, and you have to buy it back. And that's what we're all just working on. We're just working on buying our souls back. We realize something. And listen, blessed is that who are searching for themselves. They have already found the kingdom of heaven. They said this in the Gnostic text. I've been reading a lot. You haven't seen me really online because I'm yesterday and today been doing a lot of reading and listening to different meditations and listening to audiobooks about prayer and meditation and suffering and not suffering and all this stuff and finding the truth and all this stuff. And one of the most wonderful things I heard that I could cry repeating it to you, it said, and Jesus said to Thomas, blessed are you who are searching for yourselves, because you have already found the kingdom of heaven. Because you're searching for yourself. You understand? So those of you who are already going, what is this? Why is that? Why am I here? Who is that? And why is that? If you're asking these questions, you're already blessed and you already found the kingdom of heaven. You hear me? If you're asking these questions and you're looking for yourself right now, guess what? You have found the kingdom of heaven, sweetie. You don't need to search any further. You're looking for yourself right there. Take my car. Take my car. Go take my truck. Take my truck. Okay, but you could take it. Just take it. All right, so, blessed is those who are searching for the truth within themselves, because they've already found the kingdom of heaven. You already found it. So I want you to know something right now. And if you don't get nothing else out of this live, man, let me tell you something. I've been working with my spirit guides and I've been saying, why don't you guys want me to do private readings anymore? That was my income. People don't really donate. I'm not telling you this. Oh, please donate for me. I need you to hear it. Because if you don't hear my struggles, how are you going to learn from me, right? So, and I gotta be able to share myself openly and willingly without shame or embarrassment. So, I sat with my guys the past week and I've been like, why don't they want me to do private readings no more? That's where all my income's coming from. So now I'm just working with the little bit of teeny little shit YouTube gives me and the teeny little shit Instagram gives me. But the subscribers are what's, my income right now, really. So now I'm asking them the questions, why? And they're telling me, because you already did the reader thing. Now you have to step into the channeler, like the actual messenger of God. And I'm looking at myself in the mirror like, wait, am I tripping? Am I telling myself these things? And then spirit will be like, no, we're telling you that you have to step into a bigger role. Like, we want you on a stage with thousands of people staring at you and you're talking through us and we can share the knowledge and information through us to you, to them, Flo. And I'm like, and then guess what? You tell yourself, I'm crazy, I'm delusional, I think I'm insane. That's what do you tell yourself when you hear, you're the chosen one, you are powerful, you are great? Tell me what do you tell yourself? Do you tell yourself what I tell myself is, am I delusional? Am I tripping? No, we are not tripping. When you're hearing things like that, like you're the chosen one, you're going to bring generational wealth into this family. And you have on your computer, I will be the first millionaire in this family and stuff like that. And sometimes I think, am I delusional and am I bugging? No, I'm not. I'm not delusional and I'm not bugging, because why would I continuously keep telling myself these things? Why would I keep thinking that I'm the chosen one? Why would I keep thinking I'm powerful? Why would you keep thinking that if you weren't? Do you understand me? Yeah, and you feel like you're going schizo. And here's the thing. When people are not alive, they're not awakened, right? I'm wearing shorts. It is hot out here, bro. My boobs are sweating. When you are telling yourself these things and you're around people that don't understand these things, they will look at you and call you crazy, but you're not crazy. Listen, you're awakened, and when you're awakened, the awakened people, we're sitting back here looking at the people that are still matrixed the fuck out, still in the fucking, yes, I am your servant. Yes, Fox News is the truth. Yes, the government is the one who's going to protect me and save me. Yes, I listen to whatever the government says. Yes, if they tell me to jab myself, I'll jab myself. Yes, if they tell me to, turn over backwards and wear a mask and flip twice and run around butt naked and I'll be safe, I'm going to do it. While the rest of us will be like, well, you see this shit? What the fuck are these people doing? We're looking at them like, Now, look at my mom. No, I have to wear my mask. They're saying on the news, there's all these strands and 17 and 29. I'm like, Mom, shut the fuck up. I'm like, do me a favor. If you listen to me as your daughter for anything, stop watching the news. Save yourself. Save yourself, lady. Save your soul. Has any of you, this could be a message to some of you guys, okay? I'm Albanian. I was born Albanian, yes. Can I ask you guys a question? Because the ones who stay in here, like when there's like 65, I know that I've lost most of the crowd because some people they're still learning, but it's okay. Those of you who end up staying here, I know that you are really on that path with me, and that's what Spirit always says to me. The other ones are learning, thank God, and I'm able to share knowledge and wisdom that I receive from the higher grounds. And then the rest of you who remain here, you're really on that path. Like your guides are like really with you. They know what the fuck it is, what time it is with you guys. How many of you have had dreams about your family members being in like real dark places? Like I went into I gotta say, it looks like a demonic world to me. They're not like monsters. They're regular people, but they're like entities. They're like real crazy and shit. I've run into those places and I've grabbed like my sister's soul, my mom's soul, my brothers, my cousins, and I've tried to tell them, you don't belong here. Get out of here. And I sometimes travel through those astral dimensions, and I was thinking that it's me who's stuck there. But no, I'm there trying to find the people that I love and get them the fuck out. You know how many people, I went through the astral travel, look how blue the sky is right now. Do you see this? Hi guys, love you. I went through the astral traveling these past 2 weeks. Let me tell you, I went through this astral town where everybody was like, oh, it's a party or whatever. We were out in the streets. Thousands and hundreds of thousands of people, and I was walking through and I was saying hi to everybody, and I told you guys, the guy goes, oh no, she's famous, she talks about spirit online all day, and everybody was like, hey, what's up, they were all saying hi to me, and I didn't look at that like, oh my god, I'm famous in the spirit world. Obviously I got that. I said, oh my god, what we're doing here is really vibrating to other dimensions. Like what I'm doing here is vibrating to other dimensions. Okay, again, you guys, I'm seeing this black cow thing again, and I had a dream about that, and I was chasing it, and it was like a mother cow looking for its baby cow, and I know why. Some of you guys have lost your children in a past life, and it still hurts you till today. You're fearful of it today. Like you're afraid. How many of you have those thoughts, like scary thoughts, like you think, like if your teenage daughter goes to the mall or something, you're afraid, like God forbid, you're like always telling her, like, here's this, like, for me, with my daughter, I'm gonna be like, here's some pepper spray. Here's some pepper spray. Here's a fucking knife. I want you to walk around with that. And God forbid somebody ever fucks with you, spray their fucking eyes and stab them in the fucking neck if you have to. I really don't care. They gotta go. It's either you or them. You know what I'm saying? So you make a choice. I've been telling her shit like that. She's like, Mom, you're so crazy. What are you talking about? I'm like, no, Eliana, I'm not crazy. I'm just telling you, you always got to just know, never expect it to happen. I never walk around expecting shit to happen, but I always know I'm prepared. Like, I have a licensed gun. I'm just, maybe that's my paranoia from a past life. And this is a message. Stop eating things from the ground, you shit stain. But maybe that's my paranoia from a past life. Because Spirit has shown people, like there was a robber that came into my house. He jumped on top of me. I ended up killing him, and I was on the news. I saw that in a dream, and I was like, "Is this just a dream?" And they were like, "No, you experienced a lot of this stuff in past lives, and you were able to help other people through it, like, or even just go through it for myself and just so I could become stronger. You see what I'm saying to you? Yeah. But are you feeling like that? Because I'm hearing miscarriages. I'm hearing 4 of them. Oh my goodness. I'm so sorry. I'm hearing 4 miscarriages. I don't know who that's for. I see like a guy here, and for some reason there's a man, and there's a girl who lied to him about being pregnant, and she got an abortion without asking him, and he was upset about it. That's what I'm hearing. I don't know who that's for, but that's what I'm hearing. It's like almost like women think men don't give a shit. There's some men that if you had an abortion without telling them that you were pregnant, they would be highly upset, and they would have actually taken care of that baby, which is the sad part, because many of us think that guy that's going to take care of our child, we have a baby with them, and then we grow up and we realize that's not going to happen. Many of us single women out here, we ain't bitter though. Can I tell you guys something? If you have this situation with a baby daddy or a baby mama, stop being bitter. Last night, again, that yoga nandra, the 4 truths to enlightenment, I had the meditation about. One of the most amazing things I heard from it, and I still love it always, is that, the path to enlightenment begins with forgiveness. You understand me? The path to enlightenment begins with forgiveness. And if you are free today, let's say we'll do 4 o'clock. We'll do 4 o'clock for the classes, for the Zoom classes. So pay attention and look at my Instagram profile for the member ID and the passcode at 4 o'clock. That's donation based. It is free. However, if you want to donate, I always put the information in the chat, and anybody who wants to donate, they can. I do these classes for free, and it's donation based, okay, because I want people to attend even if they can't afford it. And 4 o'clock today, okay, this New York time. So if you're in the West Coast, 4, 3, 2, 1 o'clock is it by you? Yeah. So we'll do that, and we'll learn a little bit of that stuff I was talking about. It's like a real class. We'll study what I've been studying for the past 2 days. Some very important knowledge and information. I feel like, the last video everyone watched in my class, they were like, damn, what the fuck, this shit was crazy good. Like, and I told them, like, this is the stuff that helped me get to where I am years ago, and I'm here now with that, okay? Yeah, 1 p.m. West Coast time. Great. You're in Holland, so what time would that be? New York time. I don't know, but it's at 4 p.m. here. It's New York Eastern time, right? And then so you can put your alarm on and just check my Instagram post around 3 o'clock. I'm going to put after I hang up here, I'm going to put the member ID in the thing now. So when it's time to get on there, try to be there like 10 minutes early, okay? Because I like to start right on time. I'm very punctual when it comes to shit. And okay, so let me just say this to you. If you've been going through a time where you feel like darkness has been shadowing you, it's just been on top of your ass, like it's just been there up your ass, fucking up your ass, bro. Darkness has been up your motherfucking ass, and it's been, crawling up there and making you itchy type of feeling, If you've been feeling like this for the past year, something's got to give. I always hear this from my spirit guides, and it makes me so fucking mad, but I also understand it. I love the way that looks, right? It looks nice and neat and clean. I love like a front house that's very neat and very clean. Like, that's my favorite thing. So, if you've been feeling like that, I'm hearing this. It always gets worse before it gets better. Some of you guys, you may have either dealt with a parent, a mother who's sick. It's crazy. I don't want to say it, but I'm hearing funeral, God forbid. Maybe there's a parent who's sick, or, I don't know. But, listen to me, guys. Try to do what I do. Even though I feel like shit sometimes, I get outside. First of all, I clean the house. I always keep the house clean because I can't. If I see the house a mess, my whole day is ruined. I hate dirty houses. Like, I hate dirty houses. You understand me? I like clean homes. I don't like smelly sheets. Like, please just listen to me. When I tell you, if my sheets smell, my mom's like, how many fucking times a week are you going to change your sheets? I change them like 3 times. 4 times in a month. I'm sorry. That's just the way I feel. I feel like your body catches like dirt, and then you lay on your sheets, and now your sheets got that dirt. Like, one thing you should do is wash your sheets often, your blanket. Really, it should be washed continuously. And then if my dog goes on my bed, she hates it because I have to clean her paws very well before she gets on there. Like, I don't play that shit. That dirty shit and me don't work together. I just don't. And, I've had friends, when I went over their house, I would feel so fucking bad because I would go there and they'd be like, all right, you're sleeping over. I swear to God, I changed the sheets. I swear to God. You can smell them. Go smell the sheets. I swear to God, I washed the dishes with the clean sponge, Flo, a clean sponge. I'm like, yo, you don't got to do all that. They're like, nah, I know I do because I know you. You might say, but you're going to be like, Why does that smell like that? You know, and it's not to be judgmental. I just don't like dirty things. I'm an OCD. You know what I'm saying? I keep separate sponges to wash separate things. My cups get washed with a separate sponge. My pans get washed with a Brillo only pad, and my dishes get washed with a separate sponge. And I know that sounds crazy to people, but it's not crazy, because your cups, they go in your mouth and you drink out of it. Your dishes, you know, I don't know why I'm talking about this. Maybe you're like that too. Maybe you're anal and spirit wants you to see like that's, you know, you want a house that looks like it hasn't been lived in. I kind of like dream of my house when I buy my own house, whenever that is, which hopefully it's very soon. I'm seeing, you know, some of you are looking to buy your own home and move out on your own. I see you wanting to have that place spick and span, spotless. Oh. Look, she really wanted to go there to those kids. Oh, the same dog? They're nuts, right? They're nuts. You guys, they're literally crazy. Sorry. That you know, so you know, I feel like maybe that's a message for you. Like that's how you want to see your home. Okay, another thing though, I didn't grow up in a dirty house, like, but one thing though, I had brothers and sisters and they did not clean. I had to do everything. Like I cleaned, I cooked, I did the laundry, everything, because my mom was, you know, single mom of 4. My dad died when he was 8. So of course, everything was on me. I was doing all of the stuff in the house. So I kind of like grew up like, fuck this. Like I want my house to be spotless. If I marry someone, he's going to have to be clean. If he starts throwing shit all over the floor, I'm just going to let him know, listen, that's a trigger for me, buddy. Like don't do it. Don't do it. I can't see it. I'm not going to deal with it. Like you got to clean that up. You know, it's just the way it is. It's the way it is for me. So, you know what you want and know what you don't want. Because then you end up arguing with somebody you're married to or somebody you date. I don't deal with that shit. I just tell them, listen, I don't like dirty people. If you're dirty, if I see your back's not being washed, you don't scrub your balls properly and shit like that, I'm not sucking your dick. Like, it's that simple. Fuck out of here. You better be scrubbing that shit. Exfoliating something, motherfucker. Fuck out of here. People will just be like taking a shower like this. No, motherfucker. If you don't scrub off dead skin, I can't deal with you. Anyway, that could be for a Virgo or somebody who's OCD like that. Right? Yeah. No, I don't deal with that stuff. And that's, you know, that's a message. I don't know why I'm saying that, but that's what Spirit has me talking about. Anyway, so, you know, I'm going to say this. If you're feeling like, you know, well, this shit has been dark for you, I know, I get like really, really detailed about it. If you look at my car, in the trunk of my car, I've got like all this cleaning shit, like laundry, just think like detergent. It's crazy. I don't even want to go there because there's mud on the floor and I don't want to step on it, but I'm telling you, I'm not kidding. Like I would come over your house, I'd be like, you need me to wash these? I got detergent in the back seat. Oh, I got Bounty in the car. Hold on, let me get the Windex, you know? I don't play that shit. I got everything with me, you know? I know you love me because you're like me. That's what you have that. You're the same way with me. That's what I love about people when they're very cautious and they watch what they're doing, you know what I'm saying, around people. So anyway, if you've been feeling like, you know, it's time for, you know, something's got to give, it's giving, okay? I know it feels like you've been stuck in the same situation for a while now, and I'm hearing that, but I promise you, Spirit's got a message, you know what I'm saying? Like, everything's going to be all right, you know? Look, last night I cleaned the kitchen really good. I don't play that shit, you know? I don't play that shit. Anyway, I love you guys, and I promise you, something. Me, my brother, my sister, my brother and my sister-in-law and my daughter when she was little. Remember those pictures? We go to Atlantic City by the boardwalk and you take those pictures? Look at her. He's your baby. She's like, I don't want to take this picture. I was like, do it. All right, guys. I love you. Okay, I said if you flow, they're messing with the message. Okay, hold on. Clear? No, it's because I had the Wi-Fi off. I had the Wi-Fi off because I walked into the house. Because the Wi-Fi is really great in here. I made sure we got the new shit because that shit was whack before. Anyway, I don't know what I'm going to cook for lunch, but I don't know what I'm going to cook for lunch. Maybe some chicken with vegetables, whatever it is. I really want to make biryani. Biryani is my favorite. I make that all the time. I think I'm going to make some of that with the curry and stuff like this. Hi guys, I love you. Remember, if this message like resonated with you, just understand that your spirit guides have a lot of blessings coming your way. You just needed to get through this dark spot, because I'm looking at my higher self like, bitch, I know you're not trying to go through any more stuff, right? But here's the thing. And then the lady said in the meditation last night, when we kid ourselves and we say like the healing's done, we're done healing, we kid ourselves. And then what happens is when more pain comes to us or more lessons come to us, we get really mad. You know what I'm saying? You know? Yeah. All right, guys. So I love you guys, and I'll see you guys later. I'm going to do the class at 4. And if you want to come in and learn and heal, the only requirement, obviously, like I said, is donation-based. The only requirement is that you want to learn and heal. You do get to speak as well. It's not just me talking the whole time. But, you know, I'm the teacher there, so I have to give people the guidance and advice that Spirit guides me to give to them. All right, but today's going to be more like watch a video or do a meditation together and then talk about what we're trying to release and stuff like that. Also, I want to give everybody homework to do because I have some good stuff, okay? I love you guys. I'm Lumi. I love you, my love. Come into the class, babe. I think it will be very helpful and healing for you. You know, it's more like we're just going to meditate together, relax, if you have time, all right? I'll post the video. I want to do some stuff with Lumi as well. I want to do a retreat with an astrologer, with a tarot reader, with a medium, a psychic, and just do like a sick-ass retreat. But it's going to cost some good money, so we're going to have to save for that shit, you know? All right, guys. I love you. We'll see you guys a little bit later. All right? I'll talk to you guys a little bit later. Sending you love and light. I'm going to post the member... Just look. I'm going to do it now. I'm going to post the member ID and the passcode for 4 o'clock, okay? New York time, okay, my loves? I love you guys. See you in class. I love you. Bye.